Can I request all the participants to quickly say hi in the chat so that we get the confirmation you are able to hear us? Hi, good morning, folks. Thank you. I would request all the participants to say hi in the chat. Hello and welcome to the session. Thanks. Hi, Jamal. Hi, Fatima. Okay. We are waiting for other participants to join. We are expecting a few more participants. We'll be starting shortly, guys. Hello and welcome to the webinar, everybody.
Hello.
Hi, good afternoon. Good morning.
Yep, morning.
Okay, great. We are starting in a few minutes. Hi, welcome to the session, guys. Morning, everybody. Welcome to the SkyllMakers webinar for the MLOps DevOps with AI. And I would request all the participants to mute yourself and consider chat is our primary mode of communication. We'll be starting shortly in a few minutes. Okay, so participants, all the folks in the session, hello and welcome. Welcome to the SkyllMakers session, first webinar on MLOps and DevOps, first session on the webinar. So we'll be starting shortly, and I would request all the participants say quickly hi in the chat if you have never said so. And also, we'll be starting in few minutes, guys. Yes, Jamal. Thanks, Jamal, for saying hi. I would request all the participants to respond in chat and consider the chat as our primary mode of communication, because we'll be moving forward and to have a healthy communication, like two-way communication. I'll be interacting with you. And if you want to say something or ask something, please consider chat is the primary mode of communication. If and when required, you'll unmute, have a discussion with me. So, I mean, rather avoiding everybody keep talking at the same time, let's consider chat being our primary mode of communication. Hi, hello, thank you. Thank you, Abdul, Suleiman, Rahman, Fatima, and Jamal. Thank you. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you. I hope you are having a good day. Thanks, Nurul. Okay, and as you can see in the chat, there is a spreadsheet link has been shared with you. So request you all the participants to quickly take a minute to fill the form. Thank you, Ali. Yeah, the chat link has been pinned. I mean, attendance sheet link has been pinned. So of course, it's not a school attendance, but just to have your details with us so that we can coordinate accordingly and help you better with respect to the further queries. So requesting you all the participants to quickly respond and submit your details. It will take hardly a minute time. So before we start, meanwhile, quickly.
Hi, everyone. Yeah, so we would like to get introduction of all the people joining over here. So guys, you can just put in chat that where are you from, what is your background, whether you are a working professional, whether you are a fresher, or you are just a student, and just a little bit about yourself before we start. So yeah.
Thanks, team. So point is, we would request all the participants to share a couple of details: your name, your detail, where are you from, and also your working background. What is the year of experience you have? How much, which technology you're working into, and how well you know about MLOps, DevOps, or AI. Thank you, Hilmi from Texas. Okay, thanks. Thanks, Rehan. Great, great. Thanks, Abid. Thank you, Abid, Rehan. Okay, so let me introduce myself as well. Hi, this is Amulya. I'm a technical trainer at SkyllMakers, and I'll be conducting these training sessions for MLOps DevOps with AI. Thanks, Vikrant. Thanks, Nurul. Thanks, Abdul.
Yeah, as I can see that so many people have already joined, so I think that we should proceed now, and we must start our webinar now. Yeah.
Perfect. So let's get started, and let's start the discussion of DevOps MLOps. So I'll be keep moving ahead and requesting all the participants to pay attention. And if and when I ask any query, you just quickly respond in chat. Okay. So let's set few rules for the discussion. So if I ask something and you want to say yes, just type Y, that would be enough. If I ask something, you want to say disagree or I don't agree with you and say no, just type N, that would be enough for me. The important is that you keep interacting with me throughout the session so that you will feel more engaging, you will be more connected with the content, what we are discussing over here. So ensure, meanwhile, while we are starting it, requesting all the participants once again, if you have not filled the attendance sheet, please fill the attendance form as soon as possible. Okay, so moving forward. So let me introduce myself. I am Amulya, technical trainer at SkyllMakers, and I'll be instructor for this course, MLOps and DevOps with AI. And I have 16 plus years of industry experience. I started my job with IBM. Over a decade of experience I have in IT, and since teaching is my passion, I love to teach and share my knowledge with all the people and learn from other participants and all. So I thought teaching is something which excites me more. So I left my well-established IT career and started as a full-time technical trainer. And let's get started. So our today's agenda is to understand. Thank you, guys. Yeah, that's a brilliant way to interact, I would say. There is a reactions option is there in the meeting. So if you want to keep reacting with me, that would be really great. So thank you very much. So let's get started. So that a thumbs up or a smiley would be great. I'll be very much thankful to you. Okay, so let's get started. So when we are talking about MLOps, DevOps, and Gen AI. So hello everyone, welcome to today's webinar that is on Gen AI, with DevOps and MLOps. So over the past few years, artificial intelligence has moved far beyond the experimentation. Like now, organizations today are not just building AI models, they are deploying them into the real production environment, our real production servers and the systems that serves millions of users today. But building a model is not only a small part of the journey, right? The real challenge begins when we try to make those models more reliable, scalable, or continuously improving them in the production environment. And that's where things become a little complicated, and that's where the MLOps come in picture. So in today's session, we will be exploring how Gen AI and MLOps works together to transform machine learning models into robust production-ready systems to use in our modern organizations today. Okay, so before I proceed ahead, let me hear you. If you have any idea, that's great. Else, no worries. I'll be discussing it. If you have any idea what is MLOps all about, if you have any idea about. Before I proceed, let me hear you. What is MLOps? If you know something, fine. Else, N is enough for me. Respond in chat. If you can describe in one line, what is MLOps according to you? If you have any idea, great. Else, I'll anyway cover it. Yes, it's way to operationalize artificial intelligence, machine learning models in real production system. Perfect. Yes, more of AI modeling. Yeah, sort of. Yes, go on. Anything is fine. God, I would request all the participants to take active participation in the chat, guys. Your interaction is something motivates us, make us feel more energized, and perfect. Thank you. Interacting session is something I love to take sessions. I mean, there is no point of me keep shouting over the top of my voice and you are just listening. So better, let's have a well-connected meeting where we both interact each other. Perfect. Pretty good. So, so to understand MLOps in deep, let's first think about, I'll take a very simple analogy. Let's think about a typical machine learning workflow. So a data scientist builds a model, trains it on the data, evaluates performance, and eventually deploys it. So, but once the model is deployed, new challenges start appearing. Like data is keep on floating. Like data is the fuel of the era, right? And data is bleeding everywhere. Data is keep on changing its structure and schema. So model performance can be affected, can be degraded, right? So experiments need to be tracked. Whatever changes we are doing, it everything needs to be tracked. Updates must be deployed very carefully, very safely. And MLOps is the discipline. I repeat, MLOps is the discipline that manages the entire life cycle. So MLOps integrates machine learning, DevOps, data engineering practices, artificial intelligence to ensure the models are reproducible, scalable, version controlled, automated, and continuously monitored. Most important is observability. So continuous monitored in the production environment. So in simple terms, if I need to say, MLOps helps organizations move from experimental machine learning models to the production ready AI systems. So perfect. So what is MLOps? Pay attention. So three parts I have divided into the entire MLOps. One is integration, automation, and monitoring. So integration all about when we create models, various different phases of the life cycle. Machine learning models are there, streamlines the machine learning life cycle, right from the data pre-processing, like pre-preparation is there, cleaning of data, getting all this detail inside of the data, then feature engineering and whatnot. Everything we keep it as an integration of the data. Then comes when we train the model, prepare it for the next predictions and so on. That's where next comes the automation. Rather we manually doing all these things, we will be automating entire task where repetitive tasks like model training, testing, and deploying all the models into the production environment, we have to make this model rather than manually doing it. We will be automating these steps. That's where the automation. And once everything is deployed, everything is working fine, just to ensure there is no issue at runtime, we have to have monitoring in the place. So tracking of the model performance, data quality, and the health of our system, that's where the monitoring comes into the picture. So in simple terms, MLOps combines machine learning, DevOps, data engineering practices to manage the complete end-to-end machine learning lifecycle. It ensures models are reproductive, version, and maintainable at a high scale. Perfectly fine. Okay, guys. So moving forward. Now, we understand what is MLOps. Makes sense. Now, what is GenAI doing with the MLOps, right? What is the need of GenAI, or what are the benefits I'm going to get with the GenAI having MLOps together? So generative AI models such as LLM, large language models, introduce even more greater complexities, unlike traditional models like GenAI systems, right? So contains millions or even I would say billions of parameters are there. So require large scale infrastructure and must continuously adapt to a new language pattern and data. So without structured operational processes, managing these models becomes extremely difficult. Hence, MLOps address these key challenges like complexity, continuous updates, quality assurance. I repeat, what does MLOps helps with? First is complexity management, continuous updates, and the quality assurance. Okay. So what is complexity management all about when I need to say? So it's about ensuring that the large models can be trained and deployed effectively. So, and when it comes to the continuous updates, so generative models must be retrained frequently as new data emerges. As on when data keep on changing it, our model also must be completely in sync with the change of the data. And third and most important, quality assurance. When I talk about quality assurance, we need mechanism, end-to-end working mechanism to detect some sort of things called hallucination. Have you heard about hallucination bias, guys? Can I have a quick response in chat? Have you heard about hallucination bias? Performance issues? Yes, perfect. Can I have a quick response in chat, guys? Yes, no? Yes. Hallucination bias. If you can, okay, let me ask you. If you have any idea, can you just give me a quick brief? What is hallucination all about? What does hallucination, or if you want to unmute, that would be great. Can you help me understand what is hallucination all about? I'm expecting people are responding.
Not all information is accurate.
Pardon, Sayed?
Not all information is accurate when AI.
Yeah. So whenever data is being generated from our AI agents, not everything is factually correct, right? So hallucinations are when the model says something that is not factually or irrelevant perfectly. So factually, it may be wrong. And most importantly, our agents are so confident when we ask about the detail about it, it generates some inappropriate content on top of the factually wrong data itself. I hope you all agree with me, guys. That's all about hallucination. Agree? Can I have a quick response? Yes, thanks. And your thumbs up makes a lot of sense to me, guys. Thank you very much. So thank you very much for thumbs up. Thank you very much. And for your thumbs up, I say yes. Thank you very much. Thank you. So that's perfectly fine. That's exactly to handle such situations. MLOps helps a lot. So MLOps provides the entire end-to-end frameworks that makes this possible like this. Within fraction of seconds, we can handle all the things. We can manage, monitor, deploy, modularization, everything we'll manage it. So let's move ahead. And when we'll be learning about MLOps and so on, there will be some we will be implementing, not just learning it, and I say not just conceptually or theoretically we'll be learning it. We will be building on production environment by ourselves right from scratch. Step-by-step progression we'll do to build our real-world production-ready MLOps entire lifecycle. We'll be building it where we'll be using a lot of tools. Of course, you don't need to know everything like Python, Panda, scikit-learn, or I would say OpenAI APIs, Python's diagrams are there, GitHub, Git, ML flows, Pickle, Python fast API, if you would have heard about. So some sort of Linux flavor will be there. If you know it, all these things, absolutely fine. Like Docker and so on, other tools will be using it. If you know it, absolutely fine. Highly appreciated. But hey, what if I don't know? Don't worry, guys. As I said, we will be starting right from scratch, considering that you might not know anything about it. And I'll start from scratch, step by step. Every week we'll be making progression and ensuring nobody will be left behind, and we will implement everything practically. The only game all about what I expect as a participant from your end is, when we start, you connect with me, I explain something, you understand. If you have a doubt, you ask me, I'll clarify your doubt. And first I'll implement it, you watch it. Once you understand everything, I'll give you an opportunity where you implement along with me, and then I'll give you a few tasks for practice, which you implement and show me, hey, Arun, see, better, hey, better than you, I have implemented it. So that's the way we will be doing it, guys. So moving forward, so the session is more of a hands-on session, will be like somewhere 80% of practical implementation, and rather than just keep talking about the things, right? So since it's webinar, we are not getting into the core of technical things and all. So we will be using AWS. I mean, depends on the audience. It's not only strictly AWS. Once the session starts, we'll be using either AWS, GCP, or Azure, one of the most popular cloud platforms, whichever are there. Based on our discussion and agenda, we'll be moving it more or less either AWS, Azure, depends. I hope that's fine, Rehan. Yeah, perfect. Thanks, Rehan.
Sorry to interrupt, Amolya, for
yes,
just wanted to make sure that all the guys are filling out the attendance sheet. Whenever you just get some time, just in between, it won't take much time. Yeah.
thanks.
That's all. I just wanted to
yeah, I'll be keep reminding. Thank you for reminding, guys. So the point is, guys, if you have not made the attendance, please make it. That's critically important for us. And again, we are repeating and requesting you, ensure you fill your attendance. Thanks for reminding, team. Okay, so let's make progress. So then few components, we will be key components of our MLOps. Let's understand them very well. So let's briefly look at the major components that make up the typical MLOps system. So first is data pipeline. So this ensures that the data used for training is well investigated, well properly ingested, validated, versionized, versioned, or so the experiments remain reproducible. That, I mean, see, it's always said GIGO. There's a very popular term. If you have heard GIGO, have you heard about GIGO? GIGO. I'll type in the chat. GIGO. Have you heard about GIGO? No? Okay. I'll help you. That concept of GIGO, that's just a what do you call fancy buzzword. GIGO says garbage in, garbage out. So the data what you are feeding to the model training, if that is garbage, it does not have appropriate meaning, or technical details are not clearly associated. So data, if the garbage data is being processed for the modeling, of course, outcomes will be absurd. So the point is garbage in, garbage out. It is always said, whatever data you are providing, it must be well sanitized. There should not be any mistakes. So perfectly fine. Pre-processing of data, where data cleaning, finding out the missing values and so on. We will do various different techniques out there. We'll be implementing it. So next track comes the next thing comes the experiment track. So what is experiment track all about? So the point is, when data scientists run multiple training and experiments, we must track each and every parameters, metrics, and the model artifacts. Then comes to the model registry. So this acts as a centralized repository where approved models are stored, versioned, and prepared for the deployment. So finally, we have the CI/CD pipeline. So this automates testing, deployment of machine learning models, ensuring that the updates can be delivered safely and consistently. So together, these concepts form the operational backbone of modern AI systems. Okay, perfectly fine. So let's move to the next. Benefits of Gen AI with MLOps. As you can see, very clearly it says that when an organization successfully combine Gen AI along with the MLOps practice together, there is a proper handshake is there, the impact can be significant. The first deployment becomes dramatically faster, extremely lightning fast, I would say. So instead of taking months to move from development to production, automated pipelines can be reduced this time significantly with the help of a combination of GenAI and MLOps. So firstly, deployment becomes dramatically faster. Secondly, I would say automated monitoring reduces the downtime by detecting the model issues at the very early stage itself. And the third and most important things, organizations gain much higher experimentation efficiency. And as you can see at the screen itself, percentage are very much clearly listed out. 75% faster deployments, less downtime by 40%, and 3 times the efficiency, higher efficiency with the help of the combination of GenAI and MLOps. And we at SkyllMakers always ensure to be at the top with respect to the technology changes in the market, and whatsoever niche technologies are there in market, we ensure to conduct the training sessions on that. We leverage people, learn and implement all the technological advancement or modern technology changes, whatever happens in the market. So you be at the top of your career always. So of course, with the help of the SkyllMakers learning sessions. So we always believe we'll start right from the beginning, right fundamental points, and considering that you may not have any prerequisites, but ensuring by the end of the training sessions, you must become real production ready MLOps with GenAI proficient engineer. So next comes the implementing of GenAI MLOps. So how do organizations actually implement MLOps for generative AI? That's what the funda is all about. So it usually begins with building the right infrastructure. So this includes data storage systems, compute resources, model management, and next is the teams create automated pipelines for data preparation, training, and deployment. So then comes these pipelines ensure that the model can be retrained and updated consistently throughout the life cycle. So the third most important step is it involves the implementing testing frameworks for quality assurance. And finally, organizations deploy monitoring systems that continuously track observability, track the model predictions, system latency, and data drift. So guys, so far so good. So I understand that pretty much importance of the course is very much clear to you all. Okay, then few common challenges are also there with respect to this. So let's have a quick discussion about the quick common challenges. So despite its benefits, implementing MLOps is not without any challenges, right? So one major challenge is data quality, one of the most important. So generative AI models depends heavily on large, high volume data sets. Poor data can quickly degrade model performance. Okay, so another challenge is computational cost. So when we are talking about training large AI models, often requires significant CPU resources, making cost management essential. So finally, there is a model drift. Okay, so hence language, behavior, or real world patterns change over the time, causing models to become less accurate. So this is why continuous monitoring and periodic retraining are critical parts of MLOps strategy, guys. And it's not just learning one skill, it is all about mastering the need of the industry today. In our IT industry, the changes are happening at the lightning fast speed, and as a frontline engineer in IT, we must be in sync with whatsoever changes are happening in IT. I hope you all agree with me, guys. What do you say? Yes or no? I mean, in IT, it is a very popular saying that if you stop learning more, soon you'll stop earning more. Okay, yeah, perfect. Thank you. Even I strongly believe it. I always ask myself 3 things, 3 L's. What's the latest left to learn? Whatever latest trending technology things are happening in market, we have to keep learning it. That's where we become one of the most competent engineer in the team, one of the most valuable resource for our organization. And perfectly fine. And MLOps Gen AI is the need of today, not tomorrow. So people say AI will change the job. No, AI is changing job right now. It's not it will, it is happening in currently. So there are many industries where AI has disrupted absolutely. So let me give you a couple of examples for them. Okay. So can you guess them? I mean, before I show you, would you be able to try to guess what are the few I would say scenarios or the real world applications which has been completely revamped with the help of the AI? Can you guess that, guys? Anybody? If you can think of a couple of them. Go on. If you want, you can unmute us, so not an issue. Okay, I'll help you with that. So real world applications where AI has impacted or creating much disruptions, that is customer support. Absolutely fine. I hope you agree with me. What do you say, guys? Or content generation today? I mean, day in, day out as a trainer, also when we have to learn about any new technology, AI is the best learning tool today. Yeah, contact centers are going to be gone. Absolutely, Abid, I absolutely agree. More or less, we are on the same ground, man, Abid and me. So I say customer support, you say contact centers. I believe both are same. Am I right? Absolutely fine. Content generation or healthcare diagnostics, these are the few areas where AI has disrupted rapidly. So in case, if I say in a customer support, AI-powered chatbots can respond to user queries instantly, accurately, and learn from the interaction over the time. That's one of the best possible use case. So in each of these cases, MLOps ensures that the AI systems remains reliable, scalable, and continuously improving it. So that's end of discussion from my end as a technical person, and my team will take over. So before I put an end to my word, so just to summarize, generative AI has enormous potential, immense growth, but deploying and maintaining these systems requires strong operational practices. So MLOps provide the structure needed to manage data, infrastructure, and monitoring throughout the AI lifecycle. So organizations that successfully adopt GenAI with MLOps will be able to build, monitor, practice AI models, AI systems that are not only powerful, but are also scalable, reliable, and production ready. So let's get into the journey where we learn the most trending skills in the market today with the best practices, with the industry standards and best practices, which makes us absolutely ready for any challenges coming in our day-to-day job, guys. I hope you have enjoyed the discussion with me. Yes, we have course outline, everything details. My teammates will be sharing with you. If you have any queries, any concerns, chat box is open for you. If you want, you can unmute. Team, I would request you to take over. Would that be fine? I'll stop sharing now. Yeah. Thanks, team. Thank you, guys. Take care. I'll be here listening to you, but my team would like to interact with you. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Amul, for the amazing session, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Bye.
we would be taking the questions of all the attendees that we have right now. And as we all know that we cannot share all the things in this webinar only, as this course is very extensive. So that's why we are also bringing the comprehensive course on this, which is of 2 months. So let me just quickly share my screen and
show
you. Just give me a second. Is it visible, guys?
Yeah, we can see it now.
Cool. So yes, we do have the comprehensive course, as Rehan was also asking. So yes, Rehan. So we have this MLOps and DevOps with AI complete course dedicated for you guys who are interested in, building, deploying, and scaling your AI system in production. So this is going to start from 31st of March, and it will have complete 16 sessions 2 hours per session, and it is going to be completely based on your convenience, as the course is to be on Saturdays and Sundays, so that it can be convenient for you to attend the course. And it is going to be live and interactive completely. So yeah,
Quickly share that table of contents.
just give me a moment.
And please, folks, you can unmute and ask questions. Don't feel shy. The whole purpose of this session is to answer any and every question related to technology, related to career, whether this will help you, if you're a beginner, if you're already advanced, is it even worth it? We actually want folks to ask questions. So please go ahead, either raise your hand or ask question. I think somebody had raised the hand. I think Muhammad Nasir Shafiq. Did you have a question? Yes, Abid. We can, I don't believe we have a recorded session from past, but we can share you the slide sets. So what exactly are you looking to understand? Is it the right course? Is the content right? Okay, so
Yeah,
you
just
see,
looking for some examples of the content material and the lecture style, right? And you can post it in the WhatsApp group that we're part of, I guess, and we can take a look there.
yeah. We will be reaching out to, and that is the reason we're saying everybody to fill the attendance sheet in case we don't have number. We're not going to spam or something. If you notice our community, we are over 1,000 members. We don't
Yep.
spam or scam anybody. We just try to reach out with the right information for those who need it. So that's why if the 20 folks who are here, I see about 20 here. If you can just fill out the attendance sheet, we can follow up with the recording of this session. With what you see on the screen is clear breakdown of what is the titles and what are the topics that will be covered in each week. And does that help answer your question, Abid? Thank you. Yeah, so we will be going from the basics from first week, then week 3 and week 4 will be about machine learning workflow. We will in fact talk about basics of DevOps, some system administration, just for somebody who is starting from scratch, who's not from this field, at least to get a sense of like what is it in it for them. And who is advanced is just a refresher. So that will also help you guys. Any other question? Anybody in the chat, or if you're
I have a question about I was interesting to know about content, right? Like, the tools are important. What tools going to be covered, and
Yeah.
how we're going to go end to end, and
yes,
what's the target cloud? So because I think that's a sort of prereq. I'm comfortable with AWS. Not everyone might not be. So things like that.
yeah, as you see, that's a very good question. As you see on the screen, we are showing the breakdown. This will be on our website. Shane, is this already on our website? So whatever is the breakdown on the website, when you go to register, that's the exact flow of the topics, the tools that are mentioned there. But just
Yes,
to,
we do have our course. You can view on our website. I'm just sharing the link in the chat. You can just preview it.
why don't
Yes.
you go ahead and share on the website? Let's look through that itself. So it'll be like Arun said, it'll be AWS.
Like you
We
have a
will,
Kubeflow, then you have a SageMaker. Are we going to go all of that?
yes. You see the tools that are mentioned here. There are different API
It's
tools.
more
There's
of
like
a development rather than operational tool, right? I don't see a SageMaker. I don't see Kubeflow. Those core component of AWS for MLOps, right? Then you have some
right,
more services of.
right.
So I was hoping to look into that. Are we going to go through those stuff?
Right. So Rehan, let me ask you something. It sounds like so how many years you've been in? Are you doing DevOps right now already, or did
Yeah,
you
I'm
cloud
8 years,
engineering? What is
eight
your
years in
background?
DevOps. It's, I've been doing DevOps for 8 years now. I get into like 2018.
Rehan, are you there?
I think, yeah. Do you hear me? Hello? Hello?
Yes, Rehan, we can hear you. Yeah.
Yeah, Rehan, we can hear you.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean, I've been in
great. And
DevOps like
what
around 8
cloud are
years
you
now.
mainly
Yeah, it's been 8 years. 80%,
working on AWS?
80% AWS, 20% Azure. Yeah, I mean, I don't like Azure, but trying to push myself to learn that.
Okay, so you're doing you're on AWS. Um,
Yeah, mostly.
so what exactly have you done on MLOps so far?
No, to be honest, I mean, as I'm aging, I'm getting loose. I'm not able to do self study anymore. So I'm hoping to find a class who can kind of drag me into it, and I can commit to something if I enroll. That's what I'm hoping to find. But I haven't really get into anything on MLOps yet. But I try to learn it, but I know tools and stuff, but really haven't gone to end flow. It's just it's just a matter of going end to end with a real example. So I can put those example into stories in an interview.
Yeah. Yeah, Rehan. That's why actually, as our instructor was also mentioning this, that about the AWS
Yeah, I
and
think
Azure thing.
there's
So as you
a
already
bit
have
of
industry
a
experience.
lag here.
Mhm. Yes, Riyad.
Yeah, I think there's a big lag. Yeah.
Okay, no worries. Yeah, so as I was taking your question, that you already have the industry experience. Okay. And
Mhm.
as our instructor was also discussing that how he's going to, give all the, intensive details and complete production workflow in our course, which is of 2 months. That is why we have made this course in such a way that you will get complete hands-on experience, and as it would be a live interactive classes for you, so your doubts would be taken over there at the same time while you are in class. So that's why our course model is also such like that we do not give pre-recorded sessions. It's that we will provide you the resources, but as the classes are live and interactive and the projects are being built during those classes, so that would be helpful for you, as you already mentioned that you are looking for some commitment, that as you cannot do all those things on your own. So yeah,
Mhm.
I think that would be helpful, completely helpful for you.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah. So if you are completely interested in it, we have shared all the details, and you can reach out to us as well.
Sure, will do. Can you share in a group WhatsApp group as well?
Yeah,
Because we can.
you can just check the chat. I have shared our WhatsApp community link as well, and our website link as well, even our course view page link as well. And
Okay,
our
sounds
team
good.
will shortly reach out to you as well through
Sure,
call. Yeah,
sounds good. Thank you, guys.
perfect. Cool. Yeah, Z3 info 12. Okay, you want to enroll in this course?
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hi.
hi. Zee.
Hi everyone. So I would
Hello.
like to enroll for the course. How long is the course? If you could just share once again, and like, how do I pay for it? Do you guys have any like Zelle ID or something, or is it Stripe link as I can see in the chat?
Yes, yes. In the chat itself, we have shared the payment link. You can see that I have pinned it, the offer price. So you can just use that link to make the payment and enroll in the course right away. And our team will, reach out to you for sharing all the details with you, and then we can connect.
Okay, so is it, do
Does
we
that
get
sound
any certification or is there a test after the whole course, something like that? Only then I will get the certification or just the learning?
See, it's in such a way, it's designed in such a way that it is going to give you the practical implications of the MLOps and the DevOps, which is also using generative AI. As we all know, the importance as how the AI is moving and how the generative AI is taking over in all the industry spaces. So this course is that's why designed for professionals like you, for freshers like you, and who have even extensive experience in this same industry, but been doing this all the operational tasks manually. But now those things should be done through generative AI to make it more efficient in your work. So we are going to give you the practical learnings, the hand-on experience, and the real industry-driven projects which you will build during the classes. So this is how you are going to leverage all those skills to upskill yourself, and then you can, move to better career forward.
All right, sounds good. Thank you. I'll
Cool.
be enrolling soon.
Cool. That sounds great. Thank you.
Hey guys, hi, can you hear me, Shane? I
Yeah.
had a network
I
issue.
see.
Yeah, so sorry, I hope Rehan's question was covered. Is there anything particular you wanted to know, Rehan?
He's cool, I guess. Mhm. Yeah, we have a hand raise. Harish. Yeah, Harish, you can unmute yourself.
Yeah, hi. Actually, I have a doubt. So I'm into the DevOps background and infra and observability. So I want to, I mean, I don't know the Python, at least basics as well. So I just want to enhance my skills into MLOps and, coming days, the AI will be acquiring some lot of the things and pipelines and all the DevOps stuff. So
Yes.
so I'm not having any basic on this. So is how often I can go and I can extend my skills. So I have some doubt. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So yeah, we'll take
I
your
can
doubt.
take that, Shane.
Sure. Sure.
Yeah, sure. Hi, Harish, Syed here. So so I just want to clarify something what Rehan was asking, what Abid was asking, what you're asking. Uh, what we have to keep in mind is so one request I may put in, and that's why we need the contact information so we can directly collect this kind of feedback. Is so if you have to understand, there are folks who are coming from a certain level of their experience. Some may be just starting in DevOps, or some may not even be from DevOps, and they're just directly jumping into MLOps. Some of us, like here, may already be from technology backgrounds who have done DevOps, and they're just looking to transition. So you already have the foundational technology experience, right? That's why we want to get a feedback, like the tools, specific tools were mentioned on AWS, like do you do SageMaker, Kubeflow, or whatever the tools are there for onboarding, grabbing like raw data, then tagging it, learning it, and then adding all the automation to it, and any generative AI aspect to it to automate all of this stuff. So there's different levels of folks. If I can give you numbers from 1 to 3, let's say 1 is a beginner, number 2 is mid experience, and 3 is somebody who's expert. There may be all 3 levels of audience who will join this course. So we have to cater to all of them. What we have designed is to set the foundation of MLOps, irrespective of what background you come from, whether you're an expert DevOps engineer who's walking in or who is just finished your college degree and jumping into MLOps, right? We have designed it that way. Now,
As an expert, if you are looking specifically to target something like what I just heard from you, Harish, you want to see like how you can improve your Python skills because you've already done some infra work. We are from infrastructure background as well. So just to set the stage, none of us on this team are your typical sales kind of folks. Like Shane is an automation expert. He is an AI automation expert. Arun has over 15 years of experience on infrastructure. He comes from IBM. Day in and day out, all he does is he loves infrastructure. He does infrastructure automation. MLOps is his core forte. I am from infrastructure background. I lead a product development, right, for generative AI kind of platform. We all come from technical backgrounds. We totally understand what a beginner needs, what a mid-level experienced person needs, what a completely experienced person needs who just wants to transition from one technology to the other. So if you can help us by sharing 2 or 3 tools or technologies you are looking to achieve out of this MLOps course, we can always retweak it. We can incorporate those tools, and we can make sure the course addresses at least specifically those sessions when we do like a capstone project or a hands-on session of developing certain MLOps deliverables. Does that help you, Harish? Does that give some sense of clarity?
Yeah. I got you. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. So again, I repeat, that's the reason we want attendance, not to spam your inboxes, but just to come back after the call, because there will be a back and forth with the team. I assure you about that. We will reach out. We'll ask like, what is it that you understood from the webinar? What did you not understand? What is still not clear? Please let us know so that the course is starting on 31st. So if we give the feedback to Arun, he will incorporate those pieces, whether those are specific AWS tools that are meant for MLOps and MLflow kind of workflows, or Python related, any development related work that is related for machine learning.
Cool. Sorry, Sayed, sorry.
Attended our previous webinars. We've already come
Okay.
almost close to completion of our data analytics course. We have completed, we're almost close to completing our AI ML with generative AI, both of them led by experienced industry professionals. We can even give you references of students who are completing that batch. So what I want to reassure everybody on this webinar right now in this session is, and I'm not trying to dilute down some of the other folks who are offering out there in the market. We are not like a bulk course offering platform. We only focus on delivering what our students want, what their requirement is. So if you're looking for something where you will learn theoretically and some practical exposure to get you into the AI ML field, this is the course to go for, because we're not just here to deliver theory. We are here to deliver something that will give you hands-on skills. Any other questions or concerns? I think we have a second sign up, Shane, or?
Yeah. Rupali Sharma from, okay, she's from India.